So I've done a little bit of jiggery pokery on the camera. Again, hopefully that this is going to look a bit better than it normally does. But we shall soon see. We'll move over there. Actually, I can leave them there. That'll do. Right, so let me just make sure. There we go. Perfect. Right, okay. Let's zoom in and we'll work from down here a bit today. I don't have to worry about this bottom bit too much because this bit's already done. So we're just going to continue on from up here. Kind of want to do this area around here and then work my way over just to try and get it like level and then come back and do that bit at the end. Maybe not today, but yeah. So, okay, let's get started. So I had my eyes tested yesterday and I need new glasses. I mean, who knew? I think everybody did at this point. So yeah, that was fun. I had my my CT scan, which I actually managed to get to the hospital and do, which was nice. It wasn't nice to have, but you know, it was nice that I was able to go. And now we're just waiting on the results for everything. So with a bit of luck, things will move on quite nicely and I'll get the results and then the doctors can do whatever it is they got to do to get me back fighting fit and healthy again, and then I can start getting back to regularly streaming and just enjoy myself. But the CT scan was a weird experience. The first time I've ever had one. Yeah, it's the first time I've ever had one, so I wasn't sure what to expect. But they injected me with this dye that made you feel really warm and made you feel like you needed to go for a pee, even though you didn't, or actually made you feel like you had peed, which was kind of bizarre. Unfortunately for me, the CT guy that was doing it, when he put the drip in my arm the first time, he didn't actually check to make sure that there was blood, so he'd hit the vein, and he just went straight to like putting what I assumed to be like a saline solution in there first of all to flush the vein through, and he did it just into my arm, which has turned out to be a little bit on the painful side, as I'm guessing most of you can see that. Yes, it wasn't the most pleasant of things I've had done, but it's all right, it's done. That's all I care about. And I've been a bit knocked out the last few days, tiredness wise, and I've not really been able to stream or to do anything really other than just sort of sit, relax. So today I just thought, you know what, sod it, I'm just going to come in here, I'm going to do a bit of paint by numbers. Later on today I'm going to play some Wreckfest with Don the Chonk and some other friends in there, and I'm just going to do my best to enjoy the day. So that is exactly what I'm doing. My poor wife's not feeling very well at the moment. She's got a cold, bless her. So today we're going to have a healthy grilled chicken wrap from the kebab shop with salad, and so that'll be dinner. Saves her from cooking. I feel like this blue paint is very thin, and I haven't put any of that flow stuff in there. So I feel like every time I come back on here to do this, I always moan about something to do with the paint, which I've moaned a few times before about. But I'm sorry that you have to put up with it. So I was watching the rest of season 3 of Warrior last night. Fantastic. Loved that show. I've been watching This Is Us, another amazing show. My wife's actually watched it twice, and she's watching it again with me now at night. I've been just basically sat back watching a few films. I've been doing little bits and pieces to the stream. Been trying to just upload some videos to YouTube. Haven't really done much else, to be honest. Just kind of convalescing, I guess. Wanted to do some more playthrough of Baldur's Gate, but unfortunately I kind of need to be at least semi-concentratory, you know, because there's reading in there and you have to understand what's going on in the story, and I've just been too tired to concentrate, to be perfectly honest with you. So like I said, once I'm back up to full strength again, the streams will go back to being fun, less moany, less miserable from me. I apologise, and I thank you for those who keep coming back to watch my videos and my streams. You have to put up with this. See, don't forget, I actually edit these videos, so I get the complete misfortune of listening to myself moan. And I'm constantly sat there whilst I'm editing going, why don't you just shut up? But that brings me back to the whole thing of not wanting to want to have a quiet video. It's incredibly easy for me to just sit here and say nothing. And I'm not sure how many people actually bother to listen to what I'm saying to, whether or not they just, you know, have me on mute or don't even click at all. I know paint by numbers isn't exactly a huge fad that everyone's interested in. It's a very niche audience, and they generally tend to be, you know, pretty much in the same boat, some of them, as I am. So but it is nice because this one is for my granddaughter Lottie, and I know that she's very excited about seeing the finished product, and it's never going to get finished if I don't get off my backside and start doing some, because it is taking quite a while. I was speaking to a friend of mine today, Don the Chomp, and he said, I was watching the videos, he said, it just doesn't look like you get much done. And he said, because it's all little bits. Yep, I said, I did tell you this one was going to take me a while to do. But I still maintain that this one's going to look pretty striking when it's done. The one I'm actually really looking forward to doing is my Joker one. But that's for me, and I can wait for that. It's not a problem. My other grandson, Riley, he's I never thought like one of these would be up his street. But I said to him, do you want to pick one out or not for yourself? And he's currently looking for one that he likes. He said he'd love one. I thought it was kind of nice. Don't expect a 15-year-old to want their old granddad to paint him a picture. You know, it's not the sort of thing that kids, well, what I assume anyway, kids would really be into. But either that or he's just being very polite, which could definitely be the case. But welcoming to anybody who's out there. Feel free to come up and say hello. I don't bite. It'd be nice to chat to someone, which is the ultimate reason why I do these paint by numbers. I usually preface my little tags on there for anxiety and depression, because as a lot of you already know, I suffered with that a lot, and this is what I use to make myself feel a bit better. Because as I've since found out, well, I say since found out, since I've had this problem, I've found out that talking about it and helping and making people understand it's okay not to feel very well and stuff has actually started to help not only me but others. So yeah. Right, what are we going to do now? Let's do number one, because yeah, let me just make sure I've got all the paint off of there, because this is white. We all know what it's like to go over white and you've got a dark colour underneath. Perfect. Let's see if I can get all of these number ones out of the way. There's a few of them. But I think the white in this particular painting is actually better than the other whites I've used. It actually seems like it's got some coverage on it, which is nice. And that there, and I think that's enough of them. Oh, there's a couple of ones up there. I'll do that. A little bit on the sharpish side. Kind of wondering whether it would be nicer for me to zoom in a bit more so you can actually see what's really going on. Maybe like that. We'll give that a try, rather than just seeing a big blown up picture where you can't really see what's going on. My problem is I'm always kind of striving for perfection. Not that I ever get it, but you know, it's a problem, because generally I forget my rule of if it ain't broke, don't try and fix it. And as my good friend Jimmy pointed out to me the other day, there was nothing wrong with the way it was before. Why are you messing with it? And it's like, yeah. But I still don't listen. I still carry on doing it. Right, that I believe will do for that. Okay. Number 8. 8. There we go. It's nice to do it. I know it's still a blue, but it's kind of nice to do a different shade because everything else has been quite dark so far. So it's nice that the higher we're going on this painting now, the more different types of colours are starting to come out. It doesn't just look like a big old dark mess. Eight there. Where was the other 8 there? Any more? I could have sworn there was a couple more number 8s. You watch me put this paint away and then I'll find more. I can see anyway. Where are we on there? Number 5. We'll do a couple of these because there's a few of these around. I also want to get set up to do my car that I was doing. Well, I wanted to do, not doing. I haven't started it yet. My charger. I want to make up and spray and what have you. Five anymore. There's another one there. It's definitely a quiet day on Twitch today, that's for sure. Well, at least for the paint bar numbers. Probably everybody else is watching Baldur's Gate, which I can't blame them because Baldur's Gate is brilliant. Can't wait to get back to playing it as soon as I feel up to it, to be honest. Let's go for number 7. Put a bit there. Definitely getting onto different colours now. I have a feeling that the unicorn's going to be... It's going to look really nice. Well, let me put it to you this way. It kind of has to, because I ain't doing another one. Mind you, I say that. Hey, Furious, how you doing, beautiful woman? It is Monday. I see you on Palia last night. I tried to send a message, but it wouldn't send to you. I see you on there. I did try and message you. I was on late because I just couldn't sleep. I've been doing a little bit of that off stream just to kind of catch up with everybody else. I've now got my seed maker and everything. That's where that one breaks. Just there. That's it. Awesome. Right. That there. So how have you been, darling? You been okay? You been up to much? Did you? I was grinding for a while. Wanted to finish my level 8 furniture making. Yeah, I need to do some more work on furniture and stuff. But I need to do all of it.
Supplies!
Supplies! Mr. Pitbull, how are you doing? How are you doing on Palia? Yeah, I was just on last night. I needed to... I haven't really played anything pretty much for a while now. Because of all of the stuff that I've had going on. So I just decided to get in there last night just to do a little bit here and there, you know. So I managed to get my seed maker. That was like the biggest thing I wanted to get, because then I can just sort of log in, set some seeds to grow, log out, and then make them into seeds, you know. So when I'm actually ready to get in there for a good playthrough, I've got some of the stuff there and done. I'm totally exhausted. I haven't been able to stop Bailey. It's all your damn fault too. Why? What did I done? I didn't do nothing. You can't prove it. I did do nothing. Get blamed for everything. You sound like my wife. It's all your fault. It's like, what did I do? Poor widow old me. I do nothing. It is a good game though, isn't it? Oh, also, on my Humble Bundle, I got a game called Spiritfarer. And a few of my friends have been telling me to play it because it's really upsetting, you know, but a really good game as well. If a tree falls in the forest and there's no wife around to see it, it's still her husband's fault. Yes, that is absolutely true, Mr. Pitbull. No, which colour are we going to do now? All right, he wants me to do 3. He always wants me to do 3. Did just see chat go up, but I've got to kind of keep my eyes here for a minute. Oh, it's the raffle. Good luck on the raffle, everybody. I want to actually put that Pokemon thing on there so people can start catching them. But then I need to have the mental acuity to be able to do it, which, as most of you know, is definitely out of my scope right now. I can't even get Wreckfest to work on the Xbox. Well, I need all the practice I can get for when I play it on the PC and stream that and then totally annihilate Pitbull. With all my cheat codes. I ran out of gold and had to do another hunting trip. Made another 10k. Wow. How long did it take you to do the hunting trips up? So I was hunting for a while the other night and I didn't get anywhere near 10k, but it was like, because everyone's doing it. Furious. Had a couple of people friend me on there, but never talked to me. Oh, so I deleted them. Don't need someone around that's weirder than me. Does that mean you're going to leave me? Because I'm definitely weirder than you. How long it depends on how many people are on your server doing the same rounds. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Come on, don't go over the white. Perfect. What's this? Not that loud. I know you, Sonova. So it's okay. So it doesn't matter that I'm weird then. I'll take that as a compliment. One. I also learned how to pick up loot without stopping to make things quicker. Oh, well, you just keep spamming the F button over it as you're walking past it. That's what I've been doing, and that's been working. I have my glider now, and I've opened up that thing which is just like Stardew Valley, where you have to fulfill the orders and stuff. I haven't done any of them, but I've opened it up now. Now I've got to find a shet, which I'm kind of thinking I want Talia for that, or Talia, because she clearly recognises the skills. So when you do lose something, your character does I'll put it in your pocket animation. It makes you stop. So Mr. Pitbull's been min-maxing. He's found out all of the ways. He's used the Palea Force. Come on, stop clumping. But on the keyboard, if you hit F and then look immediately and hit space jump. Oh, okay. I might have to do that because, yeah, that's especially when you're on a huge like hunting spree and whatever. You just want to carry on. Oh, that's why everyone's been jumping around just lately a lot. I thought they were just confused between Palea and Cod. Cool, that's good to know. Thanks. Okay. Isn't it funny though, right? That a game that's kind of meant to be a relaxing MMO, right? People are finding the fastest ways of doing stuff to get to the end. I feel like that's indicative of all MMOs. Everybody wants to get to end game, and they're not really smelling the roses along the way. Although there are some roses that you've smelt enough, you know, you just want to get past them, like the whole looting, the kills and stuff. When you shoot the entire field of Cernak and have bags of loot everywhere, you need the ability to... Yeah, no, that's very true. Yeah, that is very true. Do those bags ever disappear? I mean, obviously they do if you get booted out of the server or you have internet connection issues, but if you don't have any of that, do they just stay there until you pick them up?